again. I found love in you, and I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you, and no other love will do. Every moment that you smile chases all the pain away. Forever and a while, in my heart is where you'll stay. And this is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Oh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. The stars have all aligned, and right now is the perfect time to say, I love you, 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 I do. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Oh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. Me. I found love in you, and no other love will do. That's why I love you.
It's the only explanation to the question at hand. Like years of pain gone away in a single day. There's nothing that compares to the way you make me feel inside. And I'm so glad you're mine. Oh, Prince John, my angel, my king, and my friend, my lover, my one. He is the beat in my heart, the kiss on my lips, my lover, my one. He is. They could take away the money, my fortune and fame, but as long as you stay here with me, I would be okay. I look at you and I see me, just reflections of the love you made with me. And I'm so glad you wanna be mine.
I'ma tell you this one time. Boy, I want you to be mine. Can I come see you now? Can I lay with you outside? Can I touch your lips with mine? 'Cause I need you now. Don't wanna leave, I just wanna be here by your side. You make me feel and believe that we in paradise. 'Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel
and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. Honey, your soul never
like to tell you a story of friendship and a story of love. And like most fairy tales, this story begins in a land far, 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 far away. Once upon a time, there lived a young native girl in the land of Anadarko. Where is that, you ask? Why, I don't even know. She loved the outdoors and climbing trees. She had wild curly hair and even scraped her knees. She sang with the coyotes and painted with the colors of the wind, and her new stray dog Sam became her best friend. She grew up in a small cottage deep in the country with her loving mother Ladana and her sister Nivy. When she was only 14, her family packed up their things and some fry bread, Indian tacos, and some of Gaku's homemade stuffing. 'Twas a journey unknown to a future unseen, to a faraway land called Tulsa, the country of green. Now, in this green country, there lived a young prince. He wasn't born in Bel Air, but he'd been fresh ever since. He was second born to the beautiful Brenda Fay. She was the wife of a cool cat known as Tommy Ray. First came Gabriel, third came the son named Raphael, fourth Brentham, then 56 years later, Grayson Emmanuel. As Michael grew, he developed his talent and used it to play the drums on Mom's dishes and make beautiful music. As a little child, he was quite mischievous, always getting into trouble. And his parents had Buster to beat his derriere on the double. His mouth, like the Energizer Bunny, just kept going and going. He could tell you a whole story without ever knowing. To his church, he was faithful, and with his friends, he was close. But at the age of 15, 'twas love he wanted most. One night in midwinter, Prince Michael attended a ball, dressed to impress, pleather black pants and all. Now, not too often does Mike run out of words to say, but in walked young Natalie and took his breath away. Gazing upon her booty, beauty, he knew she must be rare. He was mesmerized by her smile and her long curly hair. At that very moment, Michael began to pursue by making her laugh and acting a plain, plumb fool. At the end of the night, confident, he asked,
"Hey girl, can I get them digits?"
But he walked away empty-handed, sad, and his friends knew he didn't get it. It just so happened that these youth attended the same church. So Michael determined twice a week, put in work.
Yo, baby, I know your feet must be tired because you've been running through my mind all day. Come here, girl. Girl, you look so good. I wish I could plant you and grow a whole field of y'all.
Girl, I got to tell you, that suit looked like a piece of good God wrapped up with some have mercy with a side of
Their friendship grew and courting followed soon after. This was sure to be the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. From dates to proms to JBBs, birthdays, holidays, and vacations to Disney, picking colors for one GOP, failing driver's tests, well, that was only he.
I met Natalie on December 14th, 2001. We were going to a mutual friend's birthday party.
Yes.
And she walked in. I was like, "Who is that?" And my friend, he was like, "Oh, that's Natalie. She just moved up here from Anadarko, Oklahoma." He was like, "I'll introduce you." I was like, "Nah, bro. I'm going to get her to notice me tonight." And I proceeded to act a plumb fool the entire night.
Yes, you did. I was cracking up.
What ended up happening was I was leaving, and as I was going at the door, I was fake leaving though. And she came and she said, "What? I don't get a hug?" And for a 15-year-old, yes, you might as well have given me the greatest gift in the world. So we were high school sweethearts, and it was the perfect love story. And then honestly, I started listening to people in culture. Like I started listening to the idea of like, man, you about to settle down with this one girl?
You know, everything's fine. We're talking about marriage one day. We're saying like 10, 15 years down the road, we'll be married, we'll have kids and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, fine, but we're going on as normal, about to graduate high school, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, he's just like, out of nowhere, you know what? I was praying, we're on the phone, and he's like, I really feel like God is telling me I really just need to focus my priorities and stuff.
I really did feel that there was a season where I was supposed to focus on God. Like I was supposed to like, hey, you've been really into Natalie, you've been really into this, but I want to give you some direction for this next season. And I told Natalie that. I was like, I feel like we need to take a little break to focus on God. And that's when the 10 months of insanity started.
There was a guy that would come in to our youth group every once in a while. I mean, the typical bad guy thing. Swoops in, girl with a broken heart. He comes in saying all the right things and just kind of masking the wounds that are going on. And you're just kind of blinded and trying to heal that pain. And then virginity is gone. It's out of here. Biggest regrets.
Simultaneously,
just happenstance, right?
There was a young lady.
The devil.
There was a young lady that I was playing for in a group, and I started talking to her, and that talking to her really led me to being foolish. Like Natalie, she was done with me. I'd hurt her so bad. She was like, you could die, you could be great, it doesn't matter.
I'm upset, I'm still hurt. Like, you have a new girlfriend, like, and what else? You have no hope that we would be together. So I don't see why we need to interact in the first place. Like, I would come around and you'd pretend like you didn't see me.
But after a few days, she could not talk to me. Like, we had too much history. I knew too much about her. I knew how to at least get her to laugh or smirk. And that's where it started, and started back of us building just a relationship. So when I found out she lost her virginity, that crushed me on the inside. Because what it did for me is it made me have sex for the first time out of comparison.
Out of comparison.
So I had sex
and me
with
out of insecurity because I didn't want to lose him.
It was trash. We cried afterwards. It did not feel good. It was like what God meant to be so awesome turned out to be the worst experience. The enemy distracted me with young lady after young lady, with the idea of success, with pornography, with temptation, with lust, with sex. And I went through all this hurt and pain.
I think I got upset with him. I got upset with God. I was just done. I was like, God, you know what? If you're real, if that was real, you're gonna have to tell me, like me. If you tell me to let him go, as much as I want to keep him, I'm gonna let him go. And I knew that in my heart. Like, I knew it was gonna be gut-wrenching hard, but I would let him go.
I made a decision at this time that I was gonna actually live for God fully. This is where reading the Bible and developing a prayer life for me actually happened for real. Once this moment took place and Natalie was like, I'm gonna give you a chance, but you're gonna have to prove it to me in your actions.
It changed. It just got different, and it was clear, it was evident. I seen it in his fruit, and this is what we call, what you say all the time is the progression of a perfection. This is real life.
We were a hot mess.
We were a ratchet mess, like soap opera story.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't a miraculous moment.
Overnight prayer service, healing,
No,
wake up,
that's not what
saved. I'm in my new clothes, delivered.
It was progression.
Like that.
It was only through the lens of God. Like, he had to become my relationship goal, and God had to become her relationship goal. And then we saw each other the way God saw us, because we kept going to the place that he saw for us to go before we were born. That's where Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for your life, declares the Lord. We couldn't see that, but when we looked at God, the author and the finisher of our faith, it took us higher. And then we were able to come to this new place, and we are nowhere near perfect.
Yeah.
And I think it's that same thing. We're progressing. And that's how I know that God can take anybody from wherever they are right now relationally and change the trajectory of their relationship.
Okay, it's your turn, Natalie. Go ahead, open your box.
As you know, today is my birthday. And on my birthday, I want to give you a gift. I want to give you a gift of my love, my devotion, my heart. My time, my energy, my devotion, my flaws, and my draws. And I know that we weren't supposed to do this for another 4 months, but I've been working really hard and saving. And I want to know today, will you marry me? Thank y'all, family, for letting me be able to do this. I love y'all, and this is going on. Oh my God, thank you. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Commitment, not contract. Amen. Thank you.
The prince has finally found his bride-to-be, and after today, she'll be known as Queen Natalie. This story is to let you know that dreams still do come true. Wait, pray, and seek God, and this fairy tale can happen for you. The beginning.
When I first think of our wedding day, I think of the actual experience of it and the ceremony. And when I tell you, it was for everyone else and not for me. Literally, I had 15 minutes of sleep the night before, got home after we got done decorating at 6:45 a.m., and my hair appointment was at 7. So, got home, closed my eyes, I woke up in 15 minutes. Felt like I blinked.
All right, 10 years ago, very dumb, as far as what we thought we had to do for a wedding. Our wedding day was amazing, but we did too much. We did it for everybody else and not for us as much.
I had done everything before, DIY'd everything, and Michael has always been extra, so he invited the entire church, and he got on stage, and we didn't even talk about it.
What the heck was I thinking? We didn't have no money, first off, and so we had to make it seem big time with no budget.
We just had too many bridesmaids. We had a wedding party of 25. Oh, I didn't go to my reception, so we didn't have a first dance because I was so tired. After it was over, I was I just want to go home.
First off, she fell asleep in the limo. Literally everybody's waving by for us, and we did not have sex on our wedding night. She was asleep. That was devastating, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go ahead and put that out there. That was completely devastating. But she was, wiped out, and I was too. So we both went to sleep, and we had sex the next day. So it worked out. It was the epitome of doing too much. That's what I'm gonna call it. The fact that we made it to the altar, and we actually meant what we said was worth more than everything else. Well, today is our 10-year vow renewal. The reason why this day is gonna be so special is because it really will be the purest version of our love. It will be me, Nat, Pastor Tim, who has counseled me and Nat through all type of situations, and the product of our love, Isabella, MJ, and Ava. So what people don't really know is that relationship goals, that phrase is on so many different levels. And one of the greatest relationship goals that I get to have is the relationship with my kids. And it is a goal for me to paint a picture for them of what biblical marriage looks like, what a fun relationship and marriage looks like, what a godly relationship and marriage looks like. And that is a goal for me and Natalie. That's what we've been aiming for. And I think that's what the Bible means when it says you overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. Like grace, the blood of the Lamb, the grace, that's what Jesus did. But the words of our testimony, that's what we have to do. And we're doing that all the time. So our prayer is that people would reach their relationship goals by reading the book, watching the series, watching our life, and hopefully the next 10 years, we can use that to show people how to manage success, how to raise a family. I mean, relationship goals is gonna be a series, man, like from children to whatever God wants us to, because we all have relationships that we really want to reach a goal, but you never can reach a goal if you don't have proper aim. And we just want people to know that they can win in relationships. Me and Nat, so much baggage, so much brokenness, so not knowing what to do, had no aim. But we put God in the center of our relationship, had great people around us, accountability, and have learned a lot. We always say that everything is not about perfection, it's about progression. And this is just a beautiful testimony of progression. So excited for what's about to happen today.
We're ready.
Let's go. I got wedding dresses.
Get married.
Let's get married.
It feels great out here. Lord, we thank you for the weather.
Oh, we thank you for the weather, Lord. Here, I got you. I got you. Oh, you see that represent, though? You see that?
We are on a journey now. We are headed to the Great Salt Plains. And we're about to get married in the middle of nowhere. And so we had to rent an RV and bring our whole family, Pastor Tim, our crew, Todd Squad crew. And this is about to be amazing. 10-year anniversary. Everybody give it up for 10 years. 10 years. This is about to be fun. All right, let's make sure we got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I almost forgot the ring. I just remembered. Let's go. Had to do this a little secret. A little pop trunk. A little pop trunk. Ooh. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna show y'all before I show her. Okay. Got a little something right here for the missus. For 10 years. 10 years, she don't even know what's about to come. I gave up my liver for this ring, and so if anybody wants to donate a liver, hit your boy up.
With me and Michael and with the ministry and the book and then relationship goals, it's a whole like hashtag thing, and it's this picture that everyone sees and the influence, but a lot of people don't realize it comes from a lot of faithfulness, a lot of like digging down, long conversations. I mean, fighting through arguments with tears in my eyes, but we know that we're not gonna quit. Like we're not quitting, but we're gonna work this out. We're gonna seek counsel. And at the end of the day, really what it is it's marriage is death.
That's great, baby. Encourage everybody with that. No, it is.
Marriage is death to yourself. That's what it is. You are dying. Like, you are going to die if you get married. And I mean, and I'm not trying to
goals.
Say,
You're
I'm
gonna
not trying
die.
To say that in a bad way, but it literally, your spouse is going to hit areas in places, and you can't fake it with your spouse. Like, you can fake it with everyone else that, you're not a procrastinator, you're not lazy. Well, they see your dirty clothes. They see the last time you took a shower. They know you didn't brush your teeth today, or you've been saying you have a business plan going for the past like 3 years and you really don't. Like, and then if they bring it up, it's like, oh, like that hit a spot that no one else can hit. And God just uses that to sharpen each other, where you guys are powerful. Like, you two are sharp and you're sharpening each other, and that's like a power couple. That is like goals, because you're here literally to make each other better, but that's gonna come through some some pressure.
Well, I think the thing that most people that are looking for their relationship goal have to understand is that it really is about progression over perfection. And a lot of people have these ideas like it's harder than you think. Oh, you're gonna lose so much when you get married, or man, you settling down for real. Like these ideas like you're gonna be losing something. But honestly, it's in the investment that you're making in that one relationship that you gain so much. I found that as I focus on her daily, as I focus on my relationship with God daily, as I focus on what I need to grow in and who I am daily, I'm like inching my way to this version of myself that I didn't even know was there. Me, 15 years ago, liar, addicted to pornography, a manipulator. I cheated on her before we got married, like all these other things. Where I am today, being faithful, concerning, romantic, thoughtful, all these other things, that wasn't true. It's true?
It's true.
Okay, so there's just, we gotta,
but it's true.
But it was progression. It wasn't one day I woke up and I was like, oh, now I'm all of these things I wish. And that's where people give up a lot of times too soon. I heard it said like this, they overestimate what they can do in 1 year and they underestimate what they can do in 10. Like, and if people would stay in a relationship for 10 instead of giving up and throwing in the towel at 1, if they would give to the business or the idea for 10 years instead of comparing their likes or their streams to everybody every day, you would be so surprised what you could do in a decade. I mean, from our ministry to our influence to our children to our actual love to our finances to our friendships to everything. 10 years ago was nothing like it is today, but it was all they were in seed form. And that's why I tell everybody, you can never compare your planted seed to somebody's tree, because every time it'll make you feel discouraged. But if you keep watering that seed and you keep rejoicing and celebrating every time you see just a little progression, one day it'll be a tree that other people will eat fruit of. And I think that's what we're just trying to show people today, is that like there can be fruit, like if you keep watering where you're planted. So we're delayed a little bit on everything that's going on, but it's gonna happen today.
Yeah, you spit in my eye.
Did I spit on you?
That was powerful.
That was powerful. And I spit on her because I love her. That doesn't even make sense. But this is gonna happen, and we're about to get out and do this thing right now. Our kids, whether wind is blowing, whatever is happening, you gonna be my wife again today.
It's happening.
A renewal.
Renewed.
New
Fresh.
Fresh. What did you say? Did you
fresh? Fresh.
Oh, okay.
Fresh.
I wanna know all of your secrets. I wanna know all of your funny little tricks. So tell me everything about you, so I can watch you move your lips. 'Cause when I'm with you, girl, you make it slow. Oh, 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 girl, you make me move so slow. You make me lose control. 'Cause you make me feel so good. Yeah, you make me feel so fine. Oh, you make me feel just right. All of the time. All of the
Love is not proud. Love does not boast. Love, after all, matters the most. Love does not run. Love does not hide. Love does not keep locked inside. Love is a river that flows through, and love never fails you. Love will sustain. Love will provide. Love will not cease at the end of time. And love will protect. Love always hopes. And love still believes when you don't. Love is the arms that are holding you. Love never fails you.
God, let it be you and me, falling in love together. What I couldn't see, you saw in me. My greatest gift were more than treasure. Be my future forever, future forever. Down for whatever. With you I'm better. Be my future forever, future forever. Spend a lifetime together and fall in love forever. Girl, you're the one, and I'm so in love. My future forevermore. Girl, you're the one, I'm so in love. Yeah, with my future forever. Down for whatever, just as long as we're together. It's so plain to see. God, let it be for eternity.
We are gathered here today after 10 years. 10 years to renew the vows that you all took 10 years ago. But it's different because you've hit a reset. And so, in front of God, your family and friends, we now go through this process to renew the sacred vows that you took 10 years ago to reestablish for the next decade. Mike.
I wrote my vows probably 100 times, and none of them could capture what has happened to me in the past decade. In 2010, Instagram was started. In 2010, Adele had the biggest song in the country. In 2010, a lot of people lost their lives. I had to do a lot of research, and it wasn't worth mentioning on this amazing occasion. But in 2010, I got life. It was when I made the decision to marry you. And as I stand here, I stood there 10 years ago saying all these vows that I hoped would be true. For richer and poorer, sickness and in health, till death do us part. And back then it was a hope. 10 years later, this is a guarantee for me. I'm gonna be with you until there's no more sun. I'm gonna be with you until I see Jesus. I'm gonna be with you if we have everything or if we have nothing. As I think about our 3 beautiful children getting to see this picture or this relationship goal that we have, this has not been about perfection at all. It's been about progression. And I would not be the man I am today without you. Every success I have ever had was built on the foundation of our love. Every blessing that I've ever received has been because God somehow favored me when he gave me you. And today, 10 years later, I want to let you know I still do. And I will always. And I can see my future in your eyes. You really are my future forever. I pray every night and I thank God every morning for the day that you came into my life. And as I think about you being cut open 3 times for us to have children and the sacrifice that you make continually for us to touch the world, there is not one person in this world that I would rather give my all to than you. I choose you, I chose you, and I'll always choose you. I love you forever. For another 100 years, I'm gonna be your man.
I want to kiss you, okay?
I want to kiss you too.
Okay.
Y'all calm down.
All right.
Get through this.
As the sun is setting, it says, Michael, thinking over the last 10 years being married to you, I began to be so grateful. So my vows today are more of a list of thank yous. I still do because you have always put me first. I still do because though you may not have caused my issues of rejection that happened from my father as a child, you still chose to fix another man's mistakes and redeem my security and safety. I still do because you gave me 3 beautiful children. I still do because you are the best father to our children, and I wonder if they'll ever know how blessed they are to have you as their dad. I still do because you chose to see me at my worst, but encourage me to be my best. I still do because you believe in me in such a way that makes me want to believe too. Okay.
Come on, 2 pages.
Okay, I still do because the way you love me reveals God to me. I still do because I know you will always listen to the Holy Spirit as you lead our family. I still do because as I slipped into deep depression over MJ, I fell into what felt like a bottomless hole, but you never left me, and you climbed down there and they're with me, and you said, you know, we're in this together. I still do and will keep you and love you until I take my last breath. I love you.
Will you all be presenting with each other with rings to symbolize this love again?
I got to. Today after...
I think I do mine first.
Yeah, you can definitely do yours first. You can definitely do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, you go first.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Again.
Again. I like that.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. You know how Tim does it. Well, this one is for you. This is for all you have done and all you have been.
Wow.
There are numbers and significance and all that I'll tell you later.
Really?
Yeah, but this is for you, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. We may not have a car.
That man looks fake.
Oh no, it ain't fake, baby. This is not fake. This is not fake. This is not fake. But give me that left hand.
Okay.
Repeat after me, Michael.
Yes.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed
Again.
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 In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Do you hear me, girl? I love you so much. I love you too. I gotta kiss something. I just want to kiss.
Okay. If you'll let me do this last part.
Okay, go ahead.
Then y'all can mack each other down.
Okay.
Okay? With the power that's invested in me, even though I don't need no power because y'all already married, I pronounce you again, husband and wife, till death do you part, forever and forever. Michael, you may kiss your bride.
I love you so much.
Again.
We're married again.
I'm pretty sure I don't need any.
Even though
What do we do? We walk down the aisle. We can slide down the aisle.
It took a long time, but now I'm here.
Hey, it's the free.
And I ain't going nowhere, no more fear. Room full of people, but I only see you. Yeah. I'm so focused, everything else is in my rearview. And tell me what it's going to take for you to see. I only wanna be with you. Say, girl, you know that you're the only one that I want. One that I want, one that I want. You know that you're the only one that I need. One that I need, one that I need. You know that you're the only one that I want. Hey, one that I want, hey, one that I want. You know that you're the only one that I need. One that I need, one that I need. Oh. I know you've heard me say the same things before, but this time's different.
Has your relationship ever felt like it was lost in the middle of nowhere? Mine has too. I had no aim, I had no direction, I didn't know how to reach my goal. I want to give you the opportunity to have what I didn't have. A manual, a playbook to how to aim and reach your relationship goal. Out of years of messing up, years of missing the mark, years of not having anything that could show me the way, I wrote this book, Relationship Goals. And I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you're going through right now, but I want to help you. I want to give you a resource that can at least point you in the right direction of what your real relationship goals should be. Not what culture says, not what your friends say, but what something that has stood the test of time says about relationship. And I want to give you this book so that you can be everything God has called you to be, and you can win in relationship. Relationship Goals. It's available right now.
Mike,
What?
just found out you made #1 on a New York Times bestseller list 3 weeks in a row.
Hold on, we just got #1 again?
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row. Yo, it must be working because y'all are getting, wow, that's crazy. #1 New York Times bestseller, 3rd week in a row, Relationship Goals. This is a resource that is gonna help your life. Grab that right now. Whoa! What are we talking about?
I need a revelation.
What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it although it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, and you give me